My name is Caroline Adams. I'm a registered nurse, and am talking about my trip with GHO as a medical missionary and as a missionary. In 2017, I took my first um, missionary journey with GHO, and I went to Moldova. And Moldova is a place that's about 100 miles from Russia. And I remember really praying because I didn't know if this is what the Lord really wanted, but I knew it was really what He wanted. So when I got to Moldova, I was a little anxious, but the Lord showed me as I was there that He had called me there, and that's what I was supposed to do. We went to a small town where we'd be doing our medical clinic, and I was standing in front of the clinic with my translator, and a young lady came and just stared at me, and she kept staring at me. And my translator said she's never seen an African American in person. And so she continued to stare at me, and then she went and she came and she touched my face. I usually don't let people do that, but it just was, I knew that that was the leading of the Lord. And so when she touched my face, our eyes met and we both hugged each other. And then through our translator, was able to share to her about the message of Jesus Christ and tell her why I'd come. And I came to be of medical assistance to her village, and the Lord had sent me all the way from the United States so I could help. But He also sent me all the way from the United States so I could meet her. And that was a very special moment for both of us. And after that, she went and she brought me some chocolate candy, which was so sweet because she didn't have a lot of money. We had a wonderful time in that village. I actually stayed in the villagers' houses. They were very kind to me. We broke bread together. We had different meetings together. And that was my first trip with to Moldova with GHL. Then I went on several other trips, and they were wonderful. I went to different parts of the world. We were able to work with refugees, people who had to leave their country in the middle of the night and go to another country and weren't really treated correctly in that other country. It reminded me a lot of Jesus when his mother had to go from one country to another because of what was happening at that time. I have been so blessed by working in medical missions and working with GHO. It has changed my life. And I want to tell you that there are some of you who are really feeling the call. God is calling you to do something that you've never done before. He's calling you out to an uncomfortable place. And you might say, I'm not sure that this is what I want to do, but I want you to remember what the Lord said in Isaiah when He called Isaiah out, and He said, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for me?" Isaiah said, "Here am I, Lord, send me." So you're being sent. Just know that the Lord is with you. He has a mission for you. He has something great for you to do for the kingdom of God. And I just don't want you to be afraid. You know, as African Americans, we've been called to go. We've been called to do. We've been called to make a difference in this huge world.